It's the 10 to 1 podcast with your host, Brad Oman, featuring Ben Conowitz and Nate Laux. And here's the podcast.
Welcome back, friends. Welcome back.
It's Christmas time at SNL, and everybody's doing some jokes.
My first impression of this show is based on my talking to the mic this time, like this the whole time.
Why? What?
Because the audio.
I
man.
felt the same way. I'm so glad you said that. I
Okay.
literally was wondering. I'm like, is my audio messed up at home?
Really?
Yeah, it was so weird. Like the first 4 sketches, Melissa McCarthy was, and I think she was a little sick too, but I could not hear her compared to the other
sometimes
actors.
happens.
Really?
Where
Absolutely.
the mic kind of gets caught up in the costume and it can get muffled.
How did you guys watch?
I watched it live on Peacock.
I watched it on Peacock.
I wonder if maybe that is the issue, because I watched the recording live from my YouTube TV DVR, and I didn't feel like there was any audio problems.
It was off-putting enough to be like, wow, it was hurting the sketches.
Weird. Yeah, because I didn't have that problem at all.
So I just wanted to say that out loud first because like it did color a little bit of like how I enjoyed the episode, to be honest.
Yeah,
with
if
you.
it was that noticeable, I wonder if there was like a technical thing, because I didn't have that problem.
All right, well,
I'm so glad you said it though, because I felt the same thing. I'm like, is there something wrong with my audio?
We honestly, listener, if you are a fan of the show, this early, we're going to ask you to comment and just let us know, did you have an issue with the audio and how did you watch the episode?
Yeah.
We would really actually love to know that.
Interesting.
So anyway, Melissa, I was so pumped for this episode.
Oh, yeah.
I love her to death. I mean, she's wonderful. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about first?
Well, what we usually do is start with the cold open.
You want to start with the cold open?
And then we go through the sketches in the order in which they aired.
Oh, we should do that then.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh.
Or I have a comment, real quick.
Sure.
Before we get it,
Whatever you want.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
Sorry to interrupt.
Brad.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, guys. Listen to this. We've been trying to like get some more comments on our, Spotify, YouTube, and things like that.
Yeah.
We got a couple.
Oh.
You don't want to read them?
You seem concerned.
Wait a minute. Are we saying that you know what? Don't comment. Based on what's been commented.
If this is what
If this is what you're bringing to the table, no, we don't know what kind of oil your fucking weed whipper takes. Okay, I don't.
I got
what's a weed whipper?
I don't know, but
like a trimmer, like a weed eater.
whipper?
Oh, okay. Grandpa.
All right.
Well, you gonna clean out those eaves troughs on the ladder, or what are you gonna do?
The fuck's an eavesdrop?
All right.
It's a gutter, Brad.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna give you a couple.
Oh boy, I don't know that I love this.
All right. We've got 3 comments.
Okay, throw me on.
Okay.
Let me read them all.
Okay.
All right.
And then you guys comment.
Okay.
And tell me what you think it means.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. On Spotify, on our Nikki Glazer episode,
Yep.
we got back in the 80s, there was a We Are the World type song.
We did this.
We did this
we did
one.
this the last time.
Okay, that was okay. All right. So
We agreed we don't know what that guy meant.
by the way, I'm pretty sure that's not the same comment. Yeah, no, that was a separate comment than the one that I got before.
Okay.
Is it from the same guy?
No, it's a different guy.
It's got to be a bot.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Then we've got 2 comments on our YouTube page. This is on the Glenn Powell episode.
Okay.
This is from @Luderigan. It says, Last Mish in Rue is a song written, recorded, and released by Dee Dee Ramone, bassist, main songwriter, and one of the founding members of the Ramones. Dee Dee recorded the song for his solo album, I'm Making Monsters for My Friends. German singer Nina Hagen sings with him on the album. Last Mish in Rue means leave me alone, and it rocks like a good SNL sketch.
What? Thanks, I guess.
I was gonna say it's a bot, and then they finished off with an SNL sketch.
But I still
thing.
think it's a bot, because I wonder if it's just like they just comment something and then they loosely tie it in. It's got to be like.
But I don't like. What's the point of that? By the way,
And then
like, what's the point of any AI bot?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
okay, then we got another one. This is from Gavin Dad. And these have like images on them. They're not like
Yeah.
they're not
It
like
doesn't mean anything. It's probably still.
says tears are. This is from again the Glenn Powell episode.
If it's about a fucking song, I'm gonna be pissed.
Tears for Fears released.
Sorry, I'm swearing. I'm mad.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Tears Are Not Enough is a 1985
Yeah, this is.
Jeremy
No,
Culhane
I
recording.
don't even want to hear the rest of it. No. Yeah, this is some bot that like calls out random songs from the 80s and comments on random videos.
All right, so
and
this is why we need the real listeners to actually comment on some shit, please and thank you. This is so dumb.
all I need is a miracle.
All right, moving on. Cold open. Pentagon press conference. Colin Jost plays Defense Secretary or Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, at a Pentagon/White House style press briefing about war, boat bombings, border issues. He kind of leans into this macho kind of personification or this macho idea that he has of himself. James Austin Johnson is a sleepy Donald Trump sitting nearby. Ben, let's go with you. We've talked a lot about political cold opens. What'd you think? Was this a hit or miss?
This is a hit for me because it's still novel enough to have Colin Jost do this, and he's so good at it. I mean, it makes you wonder if there's just a real missed opportunity just to have him in more sketches.
Yeah, Angry Colin Jost is a fun Colin Jost.
So good in this, and he's wonderful as Pete Hegseth.
I feel like when it comes to sketch performing, Colin Jost probably has the same limited range that someone like John Mulaney does, where he's going to be funny in a sketch, but he can't necessarily do much character-wise. This is like the perfect outlet for him. Him like just like really leaning into his turbo whiteness and just like being this total like bro hard kind of guy. The fact that he referenced both the Dane Cook Superfinger,
the Superfinger got me,
and
man.
the Animaniacs,
song.
I was like, oh my god!
When he did the Superfinger though, like I remember Dane Cook's album back in like, whatever 2000, whatever that was. Oh, dude. I haven't heard that term in forever.
Seriously,
amazing.
Such a good reference.
Great writing.
This is the best cold open I think we've had in a long time. I thought this was hilarious. The fact that it lightly used Trump when needed to. The fact that what's great about this is it's doing what they have had a hard time doing on SNL with political satire in a while, and it's finding something that somewhat exists in the news and exaggerate it to a great comedic quality. Because like obviously Pete Hegseth is not exactly like this. He's still a bag of douche. But this personification is so funny, so over the top, and so exaggerated that it's just I love it. I loved it.
Now, longtime listeners will know that you have had a longtime crush on Sarah Sherman when she plays Matt Gaetz.
Specifically, yeah.
So what did you think of her playing Matt Gaetz?
Oh, of course it's the best. I mean, like just that glazed look in her eyes when she looks like she wants to murder somebody as Matt Gaetz, or probably traffic somebody. Yeah. But yeah, and the fact that she even like turned and whipped over at Bowen Yang.
Dude, like Bowen keeping it together that's good for him.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that. I mean, she's an inch and a half from his face. Mm-hmm. And he's still playing it straight. Like,
also, is Matt Gaetz a like pundit reporter now?
Yeah, no, he resigned from Congress.
I knew that.
To be appointed, I think, Attorney General.
Okay,
that fell through because of the charges or because of all of that, and so
which is surprising to be honest with you.
Yep.
I thought they wouldn't
and so
have cared.
Then he started a podcast, and like he got,
and now he's at press conferences and stuff.
He got press credentials because there.
So he's the one that goes and throws softball questions.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's fun.
I did love also the Will and Grace. Well, actually, my name's William Grace.
Yeah, these are funny bits, man.
It was good stuff. It was good stuff.
I was very, very happy.
Yeah.
Where are the fatties?
like Dismukes. I'm not even fat.
All right, moving on. Monologue by Melissa McCarthy. Melissa kicks off SNL's holiday season and leans into her kind of, I don't know, almost cartoonish persona. Brad, let's start with you. Can you do a good mouth horn?
Oh, I've been doing mouth horn since my young days. Yeah.
No, don't do that. That's not as good. There you go.
There we go.
That's what we need. That's it right there.
I'll do it all day.
I love Melissa McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
I love her on SNL. What did you think of this monologue, though?
It felt like the timing is a little off. It was still amusing once it finally got some legs and like they started doing the physical gags and stuff like that.
Some piano legs.
I didn't feel like the mouth horn bit landed as strongly as it should have.
No,
and I felt like there should have been more there maybe. But yeah, once it got to the piano, the thing with Marcello moving the piano
that
around,
was great.
yeah.
So
which was like his only thing almost in the. I mean, he was not much.
Well, I think it's because he's worried about getting deported because the White House clearly has their own. Did you guys see this bullshit?
What are you, Jay Leno?
No, did you see this? No, so there was a big brouhaha because the White House and their stupid ICE campaign used a Sabrina Carpenter song over a montage of immigrants being detained and deported and whatnot. And Sabrina Carpenter lashed out about it.
And I heard that it's called Ratio.
Yes.
when
Huge
the
ratio.
person responds to the original comment, and the response gets tremendously more,
Yes.
likes and views than
Correct.
the original content, right? So this was one of the larger ratios in history.
Yeah, so that happened, and then the White House did basically out of spite, they did another video using a Sabrina
Domingo?
Carpenter song, and then they used a clip of them promoting the Sabrina Carpenter SNL episode where Sabrina Carpenter says she's going to arrest Marcello for being too hot, but they did a shitty voiceover where he says he's going to arrest him for being too illegal.
Oh my!
And then a montage
God.
of immigrants being deported. Yeah, this is where we're at right now.
I didn't know that existed. That's so far
Insane. This is where we're at, and this is from the
That's so
official
terrible.
White House Twitter, videos, TikTok, and everything. It's like stunning and yet
so
totally unsurprising.
So embarrassing.
So yeah, so I imagine like was probably close to being detained, and he's just laying low.
Wow. Well, that sucks. I will say that I don't. So the mouth. The mouth. That's a very serious topic now. Well,
mouth horn.
Let's get back to the mouth horn. No, but the mouth horn stuff. I don't think the audience really knew what to do with it.
Yeah.
And so once it got to the piano bit, and the snow bit, they were all about it, right?
Yeah.
So it took a little bit more warming up, I think. But the piano bit was great, especially because if you heard him, he's like, "No, my mark's over here," and it was like a legit reason to push it. And then of course the hitting it on the hands and all that. It's like Melissa McCarthy is a incredibly talented physical comedian, right?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things when Melissa McCarthy hosts is there's going to be like a bunch of good physical stuff.
Yeah, it is almost Farley-esque how much she was willing to go to do some physical stuff. And I also laughed at the Santa Keenan stuff.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little line, and Keenan just
You
doing
can
his
just call
look.
me Keenan.
Yep.
You just call me Keenan.
All right, moving on. Free sample in a grocery store. Melissa plays a lonely, socially inept woman who completely misreads a free goat cheese sample as a deep romantic gesture from the sample guy played by Jeremy Culhane. What'd you guys think of this? I'll start with you.
No, let's start with you. Nate. What'd you think of this?
Well, what I loved about this was Jeremy Culhane. I thought he was really good in this. He hasn't done a ton, but he's done enough to start feeling like he's carving out something here at SNL, and I really liked him. Melissa McCarthy, this is just her being her, and it's so. I'm not saying she's the only one that could do this, but she might be the only one that can do this as well as she does. Right?
Yeah.
This awkwardness, this awkward
the lines are so perfect too, like so well written. This is my first hug.
Yeah.
Like that's an insane preposition, but you believe it out of that character, and it works.
And she balances the awkward and angry so really so well.
Shoving the baby out of the
way
way.
she pushed the car.
No, this was great.
What'd you think of this, Brad?
No, I love this. I mean, right from the get go, you just know what this is going to be. Just the way she's,
Just awkwardly standing there.
like, gosh, wow.
For me,
I don't have anything
for you.
For you.
And the way she struggled to get that ring off. It was my what'd you say? My stepmom's.
Yeah,
And
my foster mom.
My foster mom.
But she said, "I'm not
"Don't
your
call
real
me."
mom. Stop calling me your real mom."
There's so much good stuff here.
Yeah, this was hilarious. I'll take this to a certain point. I was impressed by the way they had the set set up with like having some real elements of the grocery next to them, and they had a specific angle of the grocery store behind them that made it feel fairly realistic. If you couldn't see the bottom of the backdrop,
Sure.
that was the only thing. But I don't think I've ever seen them do one like that because it's usually a much more simple approach to the background.
The on the live show, at least, they on the bumper before they cut back in, you saw 50 stagehands putting that together. It was incredible.
Yeah.
That's it goes to show you how many people really do come together to make that happen.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I like this. It's also kind of almost felt nostalgic to me on this one because it was very just silly. It was very silly. It didn't have a ton of characters in it.
And it honestly didn't. It escalated, but it didn't escalate to like gross or anything
No,
weird
exactly.
like that. It was just kind of wholesome and weird. You know,
Ma'am, do you have a dog tied up in the restaurant? You're gonna have to be more specific. Do you have six dogs tied up?
That's great, man. Yeah, everything was great. I have no notes. This was a great sketch.
I don't know her. What did you say? I don't know her.
I don't know her.
Moving on, A Helping Hand. This is a pre-tape. This is a Christmas ad style PSA parody. A neighbor kid shovels the walk for an elderly woman played by Melissa McCarthy, and she responds by becoming an overzealous guardian angel for him. And this is very... I don't know who wrote this. But this is in my wheelhouse. I love sketches that are saccharine and just get weird.
This looks like it should or could have been written for Kate McKinnon.
Yep.
Well, this was reminiscent of the one with
one
Billie
that-
Eilish,
yeah.
where like she's the creepy old woman
Yeah.
across the road in the apartment.
100% here. That was putting those vibes out all day long, right? But still, it's Melissa McCarthy, and even in the end where she's like in the snowman, just creepy enough to be. And like I do love the full circle where the boy does not tell on her.
Yeah,
like, that's
exactly.
really great.
No, I really, really like this one. I watched this one twice because I was getting a little. There's a lot of subtleties in this one. I'll say this: the kid did well too.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know who the kid actor was, but he did really well.
I'm surprised that they did like a kid and didn't have someone like Culhane or
Acting like
Yeah.
it. Yeah. But yeah, like I knew the sketch was going to take off in a little bit more of an aggressive route when the very first thing that they do, obviously, I saw it coming. First I thought it was going to be gross out. They were going to put like chop his head off and put it.
that's
as a
exactly
snowman,
what I
right?
thought too. I thought it was
Well,
going to go extreme right away.
When they didn't do that and they just had the bullseye on him, but then when they cut to Melissa McCarthy and she's violently throwing,
Yeah.
like you hit him hard. I'm like, this is going to be great, and the whole thing was awesome.
I also love the extended bit with Keenan as the pimp and like
Oh no, we're going to go together.
I'm gonna drive. Yeah, there was
Do you have a bathroom?
there was so much good stuff in this.
This is great.
Let me
man.
say this too. I didn't hate how they ended this, and we sometimes like complain about how in commercials they'll do something and then just pull something totally out of left field. Starbucks, you're like, I don't understand where they're getting some of these things, but the kindness, pass it on one, kind of made me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it wasn't a bad way to end that.
No, it was
so,
good.
I also really loved mostly because I wasn't expecting it, but when Marcello shows up as the guy who punches the head of the snowman off,
Yep.
it was such a Biff move. It
Yeah, comes out of nowhere. I loved it. No, this was great, man. This is a very strong start to this episode. Like all four of the first things that we saw were great.
all right, moving on. UPS driver, corporate meeting at UPS. This was Melissa played Donna, a delivery driver confronted with ring camera evidence of her outrageous behavior on a customer's porch. She's confronted by two different managers, Mikey Day and Ashley Padilla, and this uses ring footage in this way. Really funnily,
Very
I
clever.
Just love the way they put this sketch together. I loved this sketch. I loved, again, there's something that Melissa McCarthy can do, and I can't necessarily put my finger on it, that is so awkward and sweet at the same time.
It's like forgivably horrible.
Yeah, there's some, and it's like, I just feel like maybe there's a couple other actors who can do
I
it.
gave
but
you
she
the best
can do
17
it.
days of
Yeah.
my life.
And it's just so funny.
I could have been doing anything there.
What'd you think of this one, Brett?
I love this so much. This reminded me of the sketch where she's the basketball coach and they keep cutting to her
Just
being
like being super abusive.
yeah. This was it's such a great comedic move. I love the thing where she says, "Well, I was gonna do my move where I pretend to pass out," and then she tries it.
Yep,
in the
yep.
next.
Yep.
You're not passed out. You're
passed
moving
out.
towards the window.
No,
Don't go out the door.
I passed out and I woke up. I fainted and I woke back up. I unfainted.
Very
Unfainted.
very rare for Mikey Day to break.
Yeah.
And you could tell he was struggling not
and
to
and
break.
when he was trying to get the paper out of her mouth.
Yeah,
too.
that was amazing, dude. And I'm sure because that can go a lot of different ways in rehearsal and then on the night she's holding on to it a little bit too hard or
Yeah.
whatever. That was so good.
This just kind of felt like grade A sketch comedy, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is what you want in a good SNL sketch.
Absolutely.
The host is doing things that only kind of they can do. It's written really
Just the
in their
limp,
wheelhouse.
lifeless body still pushing herself out the freaking door. It's that's physical comedy. You don't get any better than that.
Yeah, but who else? Think about this. Who else has hosted this year that could probably do that level of physical comedy?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It would be very hard to name anybody. I mean, overall, even it's just hard to do that and be believable.
Yeah, I agree.
You threw a live bat into their house. I rescued that bat.
No,
It's
the
a
bat
rescued
rescue.
bat.
Yeah.
All right.
I was doing some gardening.
Moving on, we've got weekend update. Time to get your little mini computer out, Brad.
Okay,
And
that's too much.
Let's get a number
mouthful.
for the barometer. This is a number that Brad comes up with. that kind of just judges 0 to 100. Ben, I'm not explaining it well. Explain this real quick for
The
me.
Breadometer, for those of you that are new listeners to the show, welcome in. We appreciate it. Please like and subscribe.
Get comfortable.
The Breadometer is a rating from 0 to 100, kind of like a Rotten Tomatoes tomatometer, but we call it the Breadometer. And it's the interaction between Jost and Che, how well Weekend Update overall was, and the bit characters that do slide by the Weekend Update desk do count, but it really does have to do with the camaraderie, and the good back and forth. If they talk kind of like inside baseball stuff, that will really jack up the score.
Really jack him up.
So there was a bit of that this time around, a bit of revelry between the two.
I felt they had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of joking back and forth, but I felt like they were having fun, and there was enough.
I'm going 80. I'm going right at 80.
I just don't know where Brad's at anymore.
I don't either. And I said 82 the other day, and he was like 87 or whatever. I don't know. I was like, do we break him again?
I'll go 83.
Brad?
Bing, bing, bing.
83?
83.
I don't like that because you grabbed your phone right as I answered.
Yeah, I love changing it on you.
Exactly.
That's why I always
All right, explain your
Cheater.
83. Why'd you give it an 83?
Yeah, it's because there was a little bit of back and forth and ribbing each other and like laughing at each other's jokes and that kind of thing. But yeah, it was solid Weekend Update. You had some good stuff when Sarah Sherman shows up, obviously. But yeah, it was solid, but not like a skyrocket.
Any jokes that stood out to you? I always like when they do the Christy Nome as seen here. I forget what the
Putting
joke
down
was.
a dog. Or
Yeah,
Watching
or
the end of Marley and Me.
Yeah,
Jeez.
those will get me every time.
Yeah.
I just think they're so funny.
I also love this. It's an old school style joke. Whenever they do a story about like a survey of like this is the most whatever place to live, and there was the slippery bathtub, Wisconsin. I love jokes like that.
Yeah, that was
But
good.
I really like the one where they talked about the fake Franklin book of rounding up immigrants, and it was like that Franklin was shooting at Dora.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look closely.
But my other favorite thing came from the Sarah Sherman bit. So I'll wait.
All right, let's move on. Let's go to Ben Marshall first. These are the 2 Weekend Update bits.
Oh, guy that bought a sunburn.
Ben
That's
Marshall
what I thought it was.
gets on SNL for the Weekend Update desk for the first time. He's a redhead who just went on vacation. He shows up, for those of you that have not seen it, he shows up very, very red, like he has a sunburn. You can see the sunglass kind of marks there. And he just talks about where he went, but the surprise turn is where he actually went. Ben, what did you think of this one?
So I did like this. I just thought it was really like an impression of Alex Moffat's Guy Who Bought a Boat. Not the whole way through.
Yeah.
But there were definitely some lines where I was like, "Whoa, that sounds exactly like the cadence,
Yeah.
and the delivery,
A little bit douchey or like a little bit
exactly, a little cocky, a little douchey. Obviously, not the same premise whatsoever, but just the way he was delivering some of those lines was really reminiscent of that. That's all.
Yeah.
But I still laughed a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I think that it got better once you get to the turn where you find out that he went to Ireland.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it escalates from there.
The kids and all that. Yeah, it was funny.
Because otherwise, it felt kind of, I don't know, tame, I guess. Almost like a bit that you would have seen like on All That or something,
Yeah.
Like it was like a Nickelodeon
Yeah, it
sketch.
really was.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Which wasn't bad necessarily, because there's stuff that's on All That I still think is very funny. But yeah, very, very simple, and I'm glad that it escalated halfway through and went to a place that was weirder. And
Yeah, what I would say, maybe the difference is from the Guy Who Bought a Boat is that guy never showed any like weakness in his argument, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Ben Marshall, he gives a little bit of an embarrassing kind
Right.
of like
Yeah.
I wasn't in Jamaica, I was in
Yeah.
Ireland, right? So there's a little bit of like
Self-awareness.
yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but they are pretty similar.
No, but I laughed. I did laugh.
All right, moving on. Sarah Sherman, drunk raccoon. Did you guys see the viral video of the drunk raccoon?
I did.
I did not.
I didn't. Looked
Yeah.
funny.
It's yeah, it's just hilarious.
Just watching the raccoon.
It's exactly
laying
what you
there.
think it's going to be.
All you want for SNL to make a successful Weekend Update is to get either Sarah Sherman or Bowen Yang in a costume.
Some sort of costume.
I thought it was gonna be Bowen Yang, and when it
Yeah.
was Sarah Sherman, I was like, okay, here we go.
So kudos to not only that, but whoever did the tail puppeteering when she's on the floor,
Oh my gosh.
because it holds up behind her,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, that's such a who thought of that? It's like, oh, we've got to do something with the tail. What a cool thing that they did there. But yeah, the humping of the desk, God, I was dying, dude. I was freaking
And
dying.
she also managed to do the Sarah Sherman. I'm going to make fun of
Yes.
Yep.
Colin Jost again.
Still, it never gets old, man. It just doesn't.
What did you think of this, Brad.
So good. I was also just mesmerized by the raccoon suit.
Yeah.
Like it looked like adorable, and
Yeah.
like it was so beefy too.
Easy.
No, not no. I don't. Trust me.
Brad.
I'm not a furry or anything like that.
Well,
No matter how attracted I am to Sarah Sherman, I'll never be a furry. But no, it was so funny, and like just the physical part of it was hilarious too.
Absolutely.
Having her on the desk and falling off and everything.
Amazing, dude.
And also the Ring camera. The Ring camera stuff. I
Yes.
thought was really clever,
I was
really good.
Also, I was really surprised at how they did it too, because they clearly shut off all the lights to get the night vision.
yeah,
angle
that's what I'm
too.
saying.
Yeah.
Like it was just really
And
clever.
it, like timing was ever so slightly off, only once.
Yeah, but it was fine.
It didn't take me out of it at all.
Yeah,
'Cause almost
exactly.
like it built the anticipation. Like, oh, it's gonna happen again. Like
Yeah.
that was really good.
Yeah, I thought as a whole though, this was from start to finish a pretty good weekend.
Absolutely,
not
yeah.
the best, but a pretty good one.
100%.
No, I was very
Also,
happy.
by the way, Sarah Sherman's comedy special comes out on HBO Max on December 12th.
Oh, nice.
So make sure you guys check that out.
All right,
Fun.
maybe we can talk about that here sometime. We can. Watch
I doubt it.
That's
Just-
Brad. Just,
maybe you guys
Brad
can-
just being a dick.
Hey guys, maybe comment about it in the.
Nate and I can
comments.
do it. If you guys comment on it, Nate and I'll just do it alone without Brad.
No, I'm just saying I don't think you guys will ever be able to actually do it.
We're busy.
That's what I mean.
We make time for SNL and we make time for you.
All right, moving on to what I consider one of the weaker parts of the show. Mom's Truth or Dare. A group of suburban moms have their first ever Truth or Dare night.
Hey, hold on a second. Why did you call it out immediately? Like,
Yeah,
I don't think you've
rude.
ever given us. They were like
saying.
before you even told us what it. And moving on to something I personally
Move on to
hated.
this piece of shit.
what was that,
Moving
man?
on to something that,
Wow.
that was great. And it
Aggressive,
escalates
dude.
quickly into white woman core filth. So what? Okay.
I like this.
I did too.
I like this. Did you want to go into the pantry and sit on my hand?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I laughed. How do you not laugh at that? That's a great line. That's hilarious.
It was fine. It was just like, oh, mom's secretly, like maybe secretly lesbian. Who knows? Like, it was like, it just wasn't, the comedy wasn't that funny to me.
I see. For me, what I liked about it is I liked that they were playing up what like the teenage girl form of Truth or Dare and doing it with these Southern wives and like doing it in a way that was very just relaxed and matter of fact. Like, oh, would you like to go into the closet and look at each other's breasts? Yes, I would.
Yes, I would like that very much. And I love it because it's not even a dare.
Yeah.
It's not. It's I dare you. It's a, would you like to?
Right,
You know?
exactly.
It's very very sincere.
Yeah, I thought it had good escalation. I thought that they did a nice job of like not going over the top with it and going.
Also, they come back in and like the makeup smeared,
Exactly.
the hair smeared. That was so funny.
yeah,
Nate, you're wrong.
That was fine. It was fine.
it's fine.
Would
There
you
was a
like to
couple-
go in the pantry and sit on my hand?
Yeah,
Yes,
that was
yes,
the
I
one
would,
line.
very
that
much so. Thank
I
you.
thought was very funny. Because Ashley Padilla gave that line very
And
funny.
the juxtaposition though between that and like what do you put in your set? Like,
Right.
It's just these very innocuous truths, right? Like I think it was
Yeah,
great.
I just felt like it just didn't flow all that well. I didn't,
Okay, yeah.
but whatever.
Agree to disagree.
All right,
right.
fine, whatever.
Moving on, Sunday supper. Andrew Smukes is obsessed with hosting weekly Sunday supper for his friends. This is just when I came to the house tonight, to where we record. Ben was watching this sketch, and
I
said,
watched the show live last
Yep.
night, and I paused it to use the restroom. And when I came back out, it had caught up, and so I missed this one, so I had to rewatch it separately.
Well,
But
your DVR sucks.
Well, it's just Peacock that I paused.
Your Peacock DVR sucks.
I don't have a DVR. It's just I paused Apple TV.
I don't have a DVR either, but you can record shows through YouTube TV.
Okay.
Yep.
But my point being, this was just Andrew Dismukes being Andrew
Being Andrew
Dismukes. This
Dismukes.
was a great venue for him to just do whatever he does. And it was enough for me. I thought I laughed a lot through this. I just thought he was silly. He always has that
more of
weird
that.
emotional
Did you
core
want
part
more,
too.
Brad?
No, I think that the way it played out was like what I wanted, because you kind of gradually get more of an idea of like just like the personality that where he's basically like a child.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
exactly. This is like what if a 10-year-old
Right.
was the husband?
Exactly.
And like he got all that out of his dress-up drawer.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's not what you think. It's for playing pretend.
Exactly. Like I wanted more lines like that. Maybe I just wanted it to be of it to be longer.
I was gonna leave, but there was a dog.
Did this feel a little bit like a 10-1 for you guys?
A little bit, but the next one is definitely more of a 10-1.
So can we just real quick talk about everybody else that's in this sketch?
No.
Right?
We got obviously Melissa McCarthy, Bowen Yang, Sarah Sherman, Ashley Padilla, and Kim Patterson.
So out of all those, I still don't know that Cam Patterson has found his sketch comedy skill set. It still feels when he talks, it's still very disjointed.
He felt out of place in the sketch.
Yeah.
He felt like too young and like didn't feel like he vibed with the kind of characters that were there.
Yeah, and that can be a problem if you're really good at stand up, and you do stand up on the Weekend Update desk, but you've got to start finding your niche. When you're in these sketches, and so far I haven't really seen great delivery out of him, and I like the guy. I want him to succeed.
I do think though, like to his credit, he has done a good job of at least fitting in when they like need somebody,
Sure.
like doing kind of an everyman quality. And he was funny at the Weekend Update desk when he had
exactly.
his bit, But yeah, it'll take some time.
I
but
hope
yeah.
he gets there. I really do.
Yeah, he hasn't found his mark though yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jeremy Culhane, like I said, I think he's finding his thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? What he does well.
Also, at the end of the sketch, where Melissa McCarthy's like, I hope not. Like,
He's just a drain
he's a
on my
burden
life.
on my life. Like, that's such a great bit. Well, the neighbor's dog was out, so I didn't come. It's perfect 10-year-old line.
All right, moving on. A music video for you to enjoy for your ears and your eyes. Cousin Planet. This is a music video about a place called Cousin Planet where all your weird cousins live between family gatherings.
This has got to be
who
just
is
Gene
your-
Wickland, right?
I guess-
That's
Yeah, I mean,
all day long.
This
right?
was so good. This is the kind of stuff I've been like really
Wanting
hoping
for-
to
yep.
see more of Jane Wickline. It has an SNL digital short quality, but also mixed with like a Tim and Eric awesome show, great
Yes.
job vibe. The graphics for this, the old school like VHS camcorder style appearance of everything, the song,
the
just,
Getty Images being like the
Yeah.
stock
Oh my
in the
gosh.
background. Like,
this was so
good.
cool, so funny.
This also seems like something that could go viral on YouTube or like the viral media sites.
And Jane
Cousin
Jane
Planet.
Wickline does have a like a comedy like cohort. I forget what her name is, and this feels like something that like they would have done and would have gone viral like on TikTok or something.
Veronica
Slowkoska.
Slowkoska. Did she do a lot of video stuff?
She
too?
does a bunch of stuff on TikTok as well. Yeah.
So those two together, I mean,
exactly.
this
This is this was just so much fun, and it hits upon a great common holiday thing too, of like when you see your cousins
Yeah,
at holidays.
It's they talk about like how like there could be sexual tension and
That was my god.
Is that what holidays are for you?
no, not for me. My cousins are hot though.
The first rule is flexible. It's be discreet.
Exactly. There's only 2 rules.
What's rule number 1?
Don't hook up.
Cousins shouldn't hook up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's rule number 2? Rule
Rules.
number 1 is flexible. Be discreet.
Melissa McCarthy's role in this was really funny too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I say too? Like I've been, because I need to eat a little crow here. I've been pretty critical of Jane Wickline because I just don't find her as funny as I know you really like her, Brad. And I've enjoyed some of her stuff. I'm not saying I'm anti Jane Wickline, but I just haven't gotten it fully.
Why do you hate women in comedy?
When it's packaged like this, especially with the visual gags.
Oh,
with
yeah.
This is where I think she shines, right?
Mm-hmm.
More, and she's had a couple really. I have agreed with you about some of the Weekend Update bits that were good, but I feel like this is really they need to do more of this, right?
Yeah.
Especially without the Please Don't Destroy guys, right? For
Yeah.
creating pre-tapes and
No,
stuff
this
like
was this fit perfectly. By the way,
So good.
because you want an episode with a very talented host that they're going to carry a lot of it, but you have to have something kind of out there to kind of balance what you've been seeing all night, and this does that perfectly.
that. Who is your hottest cousin?
His name's Jimmy Pressel.
Oh yeah,
He's a really, really attractive dude.
He's got a thick hog.
Okay, calm down.
All right.
I just want to give him credit where credit's due.
All right, New York One holiday decorations. This is a Spectrum New York One type segment, tours over decorated holiday homes, and the real attraction is the hyper weird married couple played by Melissa McCarthy and Bowen Yang, and they are hyperly weird.
I'm a woman.
What did you guys? Was this a good weird, or did this hit the mark for you, or did it just kind of tribal whiff?
No, I liked it. It does feel like that they maybe cut some stuff out though, and they cut it short for time because it felt like it could have gone even like longer into a weirder place maybe, but maybe they just had to like end it sooner than they otherwise anticipated. But the dynamic between Bowen Yang and Melissa McCarthy here
That
is
was
so
perfect.
good.
Perfect.
Their look, like the weirdness of their decorations.
The accent,
Yeah.
everything that they did together.
Yep.
All of it worked. To me, it really did work. I mean,
Because Bowen really didn't have a busy night, did he?
not really.
At least not. There weren't like any big standout moments. He was like mostly
just
he was
obviously,
in
but-
sketches, but like wasn't the main part of it.
But yeah, this was just it rounded out just yet another good, if not great, sketch.
Can I say this? Is this true? So Bowen didn't have a big night because he wasn't in a ton. Keenan wasn't really in a ton either.
No.
Comparatively, Marcelo wasn't in a ton. This is a good episode, I thought.
Yeah.
Not carried by probably 3 of the top 5.
I think that's what's great now is that what we're starting to see about this cast is like that dynamic can shift, and you
Yep.
can have certain people in the lead and still have a good show, and you don't have to rely on the same people every time. Like that's when SNL is really at its best, when you have such a great ensemble that you don't have the same people leading the sketches all the time, and you still get a really funny episode.
And maybe also, Brad, that's the benefit of having more turnover in cast too, because when you have cast members that have been on for 8 to 10 years, which I love those cast members, don't get me wrong, I don't want Mikey Day or Keenan to go anywhere, but you do get comfortable with those people in
Sure.
in sketches, right? And when you have so many new people, it gives a lot of camera time for you to get comfortable with other cast members. And Ashley Padilla is one of them. I think she's really having a moment right now. But I just kind of thought about that. There wasn't a lot of the big cast members in this episode.
It also
and it was
speaks
really
to
good.
how good Melissa McCarthy is, right? Because every sketch that she's in feels like, oh, you've got, your heavy hitters this season so far seem to be, Marcelo Hernandez and Ashley Padilla and Bowen Yang are always going to be big. But Melissa McCarthy is right there with them as far as a big person to be in a sketch. And so it's almost like, a cast member being, a big name being.
Well, I
in
mean,
that sketch.
she was at Groundlings when Mikey Day was at Groundlings, and so like that was
She's just
Oh, I didn't know she had her
Amazing.
background in sketch comedy.
yeah, she was at Groundlings, and Ashley Padilla was also at Groundlings too before she joined.
But
the show.
not, obviously. It's
Not the same time as Melissa McCarthy, but yeah.
just what an excellent show.
All right. We'd love to hear from you what you guys thought of the show, but we want to do a couple more things before we're done here. Let's talk a little bit about episode MVP. We usually pick a cast member, sometimes a host even, as the MVP of the episode. Let me start with you, Brad. What would you pick?
I am going to give it to Jane Wickline because my favorite sketch of the night is Cousin Planet, and
you ruined the next segment, but
I'm just giving you my reasoning. So if you don't if you don't like it, jump out a window. This is I think that I want to see the stuff like this from her. This was like a home run, and it was so weird and cool and memorable and unique and fun. And so like I hope that we get to see more of stuff like this from her, because like it was a real standout thing where I was like, oh my god, this is so good.
Just for that one sketch, though, you're giving her
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was also funny in the
Mom's one
lesbian
that I
mom
didn't like, yeah.
make out Truth or Dare sketch.
Lesbian mom make out truth or dare sketch. That's what they officially called it.
Ben, who are you picking?
I know you guys hate when I do this, but I love Melissa McCarthy so much. This is the best episode of the season, and it's mainly because of her.
Here's the thing when you do that, though. I'm actually going to agree with you. Melissa McCarthy, and partially for what we just talked about. She was doing this with a lot of new cast members, too, that were a lot of the key kind of her kind of co-cast in this. And she did so well. She carried it.
The grocery store alone would have been enough to be like, wow, what a great performance. But then the UPS thing and just even the Dismukes thing where she's just playing the wife, but her lines are delivered perfectly, they're hilarious. And then in the lesbian mom thing, she's in a lot, and she
the pre-tape a helping hand.
Yeah,
she was so
everything.
good in that.
Yeah,
I think
that's my favorite pre-tape.
And I know that I know that what you're going to say here probably is that we expect that, and that's why you're not going to give her as much kudos. Is that fair?
Yeah, that could, because she has proven time and time again that she is a great host, and so this is she does exactly what you expect her to do. If she had gone above and beyond and like did something that was totally new and be like, oh wow, I never would have expected that from Melissa McCarthy.
But this isn't the most improved though. This is the best. So like to give to Jane Wickline because she finally hit one out of the park for you.
No, but it's not about improving though. It's about, for me, she's the MVP because she did something that was so much different than anything else in the episode, and I think it stands out because I think some of the better sketches kind of had the same formula as sketches we've seen before. You know, it's stuff that we know it works. It's still very funny, of course, but Cousin Planet is such a weird, strange thing that works so well, even though it hits on something that's familiar. And so I like seeing when someone is able to pop like that and stand out from the rest of what you expect from SNL, which is why I gave her the MVP.
And I will say this too, with Melissa McCarthy, it's an easier choice for me because there's not really some episodes I have like a list of 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
For me, I didn't really have that list. It was like
I was looking at Mikey Day as if I had to pick like an actual cat. Okay, well he was in the pre-tape.
Sarah Sherman did
he
have
was
a
at
pretty
the UPS.
good,
Sarah Sherman did Weekend
Matt
Update,
Gates and
and did Matt Gates. It's like Colin Jost. You know, if you're doing a one-off performance, holy shit, what a home run there. But yeah, there wasn't enough like, oh, that person was in 4 sketches and they crushed it, right?
That said, I thought the cast did excellent.
Excellent, yeah.
Like this whole episode, I thought everyone had a really good episode.
Man, what a this is the best episode of the year.
What's your favorite
sure.
sketch, though,
Yeah,
guys?
sketch of the night.
Oh gosh, it's honestly really hard. Like I'm very torn. I think I gotta go with the grocery store though. I just thought it was so freaking funny.
I'm gonna go with the pre-tape A Helping Hand. I
Pre-tape is
really
great,
liked
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I assume you're going with the music
Cousin
video.
Planet, yeah.
Which again, we've said this before, but when we pick 3 different sketches as
You
our
know it's
favorites,
gonna be-
it's a good episode.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
So,
this is like Ben said. This was the best episode of the season
Yep.
so far
Yeah.
for sure. This
Yeah,
is the one to beat now.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very happy. And there's a lot of pressure on somebody like Melissa McCarthy to come in and crush it for a 6th time. You know, there is the onus is on her for sure. She nailed it, dude.
all right.
Nailed it.
Who do we have coming up?
Josh O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor, who's in Wake Up Dead Man, the latest Knives Out mystery with Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc. Josh O'Connor is great in Wake Up Dead Man, by the way. He's basically the lead at the center of the mystery this time, and he's really
When
good.
does that come out?
It is currently in theaters right now, and it will be on Netflix, I believe, starting this week.
Okay.
I think that's...
So we
accurate.
only have 2 December episodes.
No, we have 3.
Who's the one after that?
Gumby.
Gumby will be hosting.
I don't
He's
think
back.
they've named
They
it.
have
They're-
not announced it yet.
I thought they did. I thought they named 3 of them.
Oh, did they? I didn't know.
I
that.
don't know. I don't.
I'm probably wrong. I apologize.
Maybe they have, but
What's the date?
it would be the 20th, December 20th. But who else you want to see coming after the first of the year? I was thinking about
Yeah,
this.
Ariana Grande is coming back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
right.
That's right.
Ariana.
Yeah. Are they going to talk about the weird relationship that she's got with her co-star?
Can we say that's weird?
It's weird.
Yeah, of course it's weird because he's just a fucking weird little dork.
I was talking about
No, we're talking about Ariana Grande and the
with
Wicked.
Cynthia Erivo.
They're weird. They're so weird.
That's
together.
weird.
Oh, what's weird about it?
Have you really not seen any of the? Oh, you're
You're being
fucking with us.
silly.
No, come on.
They're just friends.
God. Sorry. I'm very concerned. There's something going on there. It's just weird.
They're very close. They're like sisters.
All right.
It's what did I see online? I said somebody said, what's her name? Ariana Grande, and then
Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia.
Cynthia Erivo.
So it's like Cynthia is the only one that knows that Ariana is made of glass.
yeah.
that's how she's treating her in public. It's so weird.
Well, yeah, but like that's they have a close friendship. I don't know. I think that's nice. It's like
No, it's
You-
weird.
come
It's
on,
weird.
stop this.
I think
Stop
that you're just
this.
being like 2 bros. Like what? Why are they so close? Are they
Have you
gay?
really-
Are they gay or something?
Have you
No,
really?
that you know that's
Why aren't they kissing?
You know what we're talking about. It's awkward.
I like it.
Oh no.
Oh, get out of here, man.
Did you see the one guy who hopped the like paparazzi line to like get close to Ariana? Did you see that?
Yeah,
No, I did not know.
I did.
Yeah, so it's a guy. He's done this at like several concerts, stuff like that. He's a stupid like hype chasing piece of shit. But he tried to do this, and like the look on Cynthia Erivo's face, she was like, "No, motherfucker!" Like was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Okay, fine. That's great. That moment. But then in every other moment with their like with their like
It's just
they're
the
rubbing each
constant
other.
Yeah, they're
touching.
close to each other.
Oh, stop.
They're like
Yeah.
sisters.
No. Because a lot of times on Ariana Grande's face, she looks uncomfortable. Like a lot of times.
I disagree.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Agree to disagree.
Let us know in the comments, everyone.
Yeah, what do you think about Ariana
Anyway,
Grande?
I'm more concerned about her the weird little scarecrow boyfriend that they had an affair and like that kind of thing.
Yeah, what is this? I don't even know anything about
The
this.
guy who plays the
Scarecrow?
character in he becomes the Scarecrow, or not Scarecrow, Tin Man in Wicked. Like,
Why are you concerned about that?
They
I mean,
had
that's just-
they had an affair, and now they're in a relationship, and like I don't even
Well,
understand
when
it.
two people love each other, what's the problem?
what's
He
the
looks like a weird little doll.
Yeah, but why
What does it
why
matter
can't people
what
just love
looks
each other?
look like?
Because he's a weird little doll, and they had an affair.
That's a
jealous
normal
or
relationship.
something?
Yeah, what's going
No,
on?
no, because first of all,
It sounds like you're just jealous.
I am the last person to be into Ariana Grande
Wow.
Why?
because she also looks like a doll.
I feel like if I hit on her, I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah, seriously, she looks like 12 all the time.
12 all the time.
I was shifting gears here. I was on Instagram the other day, and I followed Paul Walter Hauser, and I thought I really want him to host SNL. Would you think he'd do a good job?
No, I think he's a loser now. Actually,
Oh, what? Did something happen?
yeah, he called out Slash Film for something that like was not
Oh.
necessary. Like,
You're personally butthurt.
no, but he was personally butthurt for something that like there was no butthurt
It was
about.
an overaction on
Yeah.
his part, but I mean that's a pretty small thing.
I don't know. I used to like him.
I would love to see him.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he's great.
Hey,
He was great.
Hey.
I'll be your Cynthia. There we
Yeah,
go.
I'll be your Ariana.
Yeah, you
Grande.
guys just keep touching each other too, you weirdos.
Well, there's
Oh, it's
nothing wrong
weird
with that.
when
It's
we
weird
do
when
it.
we do it, but it's not weird when they do. Okay, wow, kettle.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week with another new episode. We just released a new episode of Go Flicks Yourself last week. Yeah, what did we talk about? Do you remember?
We talked about your obsession with Princess Rosalina from Super Mario
Yeah,
Galaxy.
I don't know why you
None of that
set
is
that up.
true.
Why did you tee that up,
Yeah,
Nate?
thanks, buddy.
You really, if you want to listen to,
okay,
no,
no,
if you
stop,
want to
stop,
listen
stop,
to
stop,
Nate's
stop.
awkwardness talking about an animated
Because there's no way
teenage
out of
princess?
it. There's no way out of it. I'm like, hey guys, who's that? Is she a part of it? You guys, ooh, you're really interested in her.
It was the way you said
All
it.
I'm saying is, if you listen to the episode of Go Flex Yourself, all you're gonna hear is Nate go, "Ooh, who's that?" And it was
No,
like
I don't say that in the episode.
He didn't say that in the episode, but that's how he said it when we watched
Oh,
the
I
trailer.
didn't say no. Okay, by the way, did not say ooh.
Yeah.
Who's that? I said, is she also a character in?
It's the
You
same
guys-
kind
you
of
guys
defense
have
you tried to
made
mount
this-
in the
you
podcast.
guys-
It's
this
not
is-
going to work, buddy.
fail.
Hashtag
fail,
revisionist history.
Fail. You
Listen to the episode. We'll be back, obviously, with 2 more episodes of SNL before we take a little bit of a break for Christmas, and we'll be doing several episodes of Go Flicks Yourself instead. So make sure you listen to that if you like to hear us talk about stuff. And maybe we'll try and fit in something else, SNL, in between. Who knows?
yeah.
All right. We'll be back next week. Give us some comments. Subscribe if you didn't. Share this podcast with others.
Also, drown out the weird comments about 80s songs and stuff. I don't
Or
know.
organically make your own comment about an 80s song,
but make
Yeah.
it really good.
but make
Yeah.
it really good.
And make it relevant to our
Yeah,
interests.
also, tie it to SNL somehow. please.
exactly.
But thanks so much for listening. We'll be back again next week. Bye, everyone. Wait, no, that's not what I said.
Wow.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Like I do on Go
Let's
Flex
go fix
Yourself.
yourself. All right, be good to yourself. Be good to others. Bye-bye.